Loose-leafed and tall, with a high purple stall. Deathroot, to make minds frail. Welcome back, students, to another lesson of Dragon Age, the Flora and Fauna of Thedas. Today, we are taking a closer look at a seemingly harmless plant that hides a poisonous side, namely Deathroot, the assassin and poison maker's best friend. Now, let's get started. At first glance, the Deathroot plant does not really live up to its quite ominous name. Normally, the plant is quite slender and fragile looking, with thick leaves and a thin stalk bearing purple flowers. Tangles of the plant's roots sometimes also grow above ground in the vicinity of the plant. Once a year, the plant bears fruit, these being red, fleshy pods that almost look like bloated fingertips. These fruits are not safe to eat, as they will cause dizziness and disorientation if they are ingested. The plant itself can be found across much of Thedas, including Ferelden, the Free Marshes, and even desert regions of Orlais, like the Western Approach and the Hissing Wastes. In these desert cases, the plant can usually be found growing under the shade of trees. When it comes to uses for Deathroot, there are several. Deathroot has been used in Thedas for hundreds of years within the spheres of magic, herbalism, and potion making. And as I stated earlier, it is the best friend of poison makers and assassins for a reason, since the extract that can be acquired from its leaves can be turned into deadly poison. Deathroot extract, especially in its concentrated form, is extremely deadly. Crow poison, the famous poison used by the assassins of the Antivan Crows, along with nasty concoctions like flesh rot and the Quiet Death, are also a few examples of poisons that can be created from the plant. Aside from the poisonous aspects of the plant, the extract from the leaves of the Deathroot are also highly hallucinogenic. In fact, a less concentrated extract from Deathroot have been used by chastened tribespeople to induce hallucinations for centuries. As to the different varieties of Deathroot, there are two known variants of the plant in Thedas: Arcanist Deathroot and Lunatic's Deathroot. The former is the more common of the two, said to have been first discovered by the Tevinter Archon Hadrianus, as he found the plant growing on the bodies of dead slaves. The latter version is mostly known for its role in the tale of Melusine, the Tevinter courtesan. According to the story, Melusine, seeking revenge upon a particularly powerful magister and his family, gathered some Deathroot and baked the plant into small pies. Then, at the magister's banquet, she presented the pies to the magister and his family as a gift. Oblivious to the dangers of the food, the family gladly accepted this gift and started eating. Melusine got her revenge, as all who had eaten of the pies with lunatic Deathroot in them were struck by horrifying hallucinations that led to the family literally tearing each other to pieces in a drug-fueled frenzy. Finally, there is another use for the Deathroot plant within Qunari society, namely when creating certain versions of what is called Vittar. Vittar is magically crafted face paint that gives the Qunari added protection and defense as the paint hardens on their skin. Vittar is often made using certain poisonous ingredients that would kill any other race if they used it, but not the Qunari. Deathroot is used in 3 known recipes for Vittar, giving a light green, yellow, or white color to the paint depending on the intensity, and gives the wearer added protection as the magic hardens the color on the Qunari's skin. Though it can be used in many unpleasant ways, Deathroot is nonetheless a common sight within Thedosian nature, and as long as you are aware of its abilities and follow the right herbal and botanical guidelines, Deathroot will be harmless to you and others. And that was it for this lecture. Study the Botanical Compendium well until next time we meet. But for now, thank you, and I will see you all in the next lecture. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and check out the other videos on the channel. More interesting lore videos will be coming in the future, so keep an eye out. Thank you once again, and until next time, have a good one.